Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the Joyful Money Podcast. I am very excited to be coming to you live today from my home office here in Ontario, Canada. I have a good one for you today. So, today I'm going to teach you how to identify and eliminate your unique money blocks. The money blocks holding you back from experiencing the wealth, success, and abundance you know you truly deserve. So, I'm very excited about the episode today. Before I dive in, a little bit of updates. So, if you've been on my channel, I'm sure you've been seeing a couple of my videos from last week. 2025 by far is turning out to be the best year in my business, the best year financially for me. And it's actually what is fueling my content for the next couple of weeks because I truly want to help you succeed. I don't want to succeed just by myself. I feel like the more people, the more women succeed in life, the world will be a better place. And that's my passion. My passion is to help you remove all of the mental roadblocks holding you back from truly embracing wealth and abundance. Because if anyone can embrace wealth and abundance, you can't. You can. Because if you look at my background, if you know my story, my background, it was very unlikely that I would ever have any form of success, right? So if I can do it, I truly, truly believe anybody can do it as long as you really, really want to be successful. So this podcast is not for people who just want to earn 100K, right? When I teach on this podcast, I'm talking to you as the person I know you can be if you want to, right? I don't want to force you to want to be successful. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with just wanting 100K per year. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's your goal, as long as you're truly, truly happy with that goal, right? There's nothing wrong with just being content with 100,000 per year, right? You can be content and still want more. You can be happy and still want more, which is what I am. I am so blessed. I want for nothing, but I still want more. Okay? I know it's kind of difficult to wrap your head around it. Like, how can someone be content and happy and still want more? That is the evolution of humans, right? That's how we evolve as humans. Because if I choose to stay where I am now in my wealth and success, I'm not going to grow as a human being, right? So choosing to grow, choosing to want more is how you evolve, is how you evolve your human brain. And I personally do not apologize for wanting to build a multi seven figure business, right? So I do not apologize. I openly talk about it. I love it. I love money and money loves me back. Okay, so the past couple of weeks, I have had one masterclass, and in that masterclass, someone signed up live on the masterclass for my 5K program without a discovery call, right? So that just blew my mind away. And also, it's opened doors of new opportunities for me. In fact, I shared on this podcast a couple of weeks ago, I'll be talking in Puerto Rico in September for the National Women's Collective based in Washington, D.C. So as soon as the materials for that program comes out, I'm going to share it with you. And if you can join me in Puerto Rico, I want you to come to Puerto Rico. Also, in April, I've also secured a speaking spot. I've been invited to speak at a conference dedicated for medical professionals who want to start their own businesses, right? So amazing. And all of these opportunities are manifesting because of what I think. And that's what I want to share with you today. Okay? All right. So if you are listening to this in the future, I want you to know that I'm having a masterclass coming up. And in that masterclass, we are talking about how to sign 3 clients in the next 30 days. So go to my link in bio if you want to grab that, if you want to join me for my live challenge to get 3 high ticket clients in the next 30 days. Right? Okay, so what are money blocks? And this is why this topic is so important to me because many people keep asking me on social media for me to share my strategies, my business strategies. And even though I give them my business strategies, I tell them that it's not just about the business strategies, it's about your money story. Because all business strategies work. But the reason why it wouldn't work for particular people is because of their money story. Simple as. So, jumping from one business strategy to the next isn't the answer to your solution. Well, isn't the solution to your problem, right? Because if your money mindset is not at a place where it will support your desire for wealth and abundance, it doesn't matter the business strategy you adopt. As long as your money blocks hold you back, you wouldn't get to the wealth and success you know you truly deserve. And that is why in my Joyful Money program, the first thing we focus on is your money mindset. Because when those money blocks are removed, you get to attract abundance. You get to receive abundance. Many people have difficulty receiving money. In fact, I was coaching someone last week and it was our first coaching call. On that call, she wouldn't even mention the word money. It was after the coaching, I brought her attention to that and I'm like, do you realize for 1 hour you haven't mentioned the word money? Because she was so afraid. That's her money block. So I want you to, as I go through my training today, I want you to start asking yourself, what money blocks are holding me back from truly stepping into the wealth, success, and abundance I know I deserve? So I want you to start thinking, I'm going to give you examples of my clients so that you're going to start looking at your current money situation and you're going to start thinking, oh, this is what is stopping me from actually attracting wealth and abundance. So, first of all, before I talk about how to eliminate your unique money blocks, you might ask, what are money blocks? Many people say, oh, I've never heard of money blocks. What are money blocks? Well, money blocks are subconscious beliefs that hinder financial success, wealth, and abundance, accumulation of riches. Those beliefs and thoughts shape how we perceive and interact with money, often originating from our childhood experiences, our societal conditioning, or the generational beliefs about money that we've inherited from our ancestors. The key to overcoming your unique money blocks, first of all, is awareness. You have to be aware of your unique money blocks. And then you also have to understand the origins of your money blocks and then rewire your subconscious mind to start embracing new beliefs, to start embracing new possibilities. So here's an example. Even though you say you want to build wealth, you say you want financial success and abundance, but constantly, your habits, your choices, and your behaviors doesn't correlate with your goals, right? So you say, oh, I want to build wealth, I want to build success, I want abundance, and you have a business. Let's say you have a consulting or a coaching business, and then every single time you self-sabotage your habits, your behaviors in your business doesn't correlate with someone who wants to build wealth and abundance. So let's say your goal is to get to $1 million in your business and constantly you don't make offers, you don't do master classes, you don't promote your business, you don't tell people about your sales offers. So how would you build wealth using your business? Can you see how your habits, your choices, and your behaviors doesn't correlate with your desire to build wealth? That is proof that you have money blocks. So, what are some typical characteristics of money blocks? Well, most times money blocks are rooted in past experiences. They are rooted in childhood conditioning, the conditioning we've seen as a child. It's also reinforced by repetition. Okay. Okay. So 2 weeks ago, I had a lady come on a consult and she just wanted to ask me one question. And the one question she wanted to ask me was, why isn't she attracting people who can afford her offer? I think her offer is 3K for 3 months. She is a confidence career coach. And so she's like, every single person that comes to her consult calls don't have the money to pay for her services. And so she wanted my help to help her start attracting people that can afford her services. So I asked her, okay, what do you think the reason is? Why do you think you're attracting people that cannot afford your services? And she said, well, Joy, the economy is terrible. And then She ranted, how the interest rates are high, mortgage rates are high, all of those things. And when she's done, I said, that is exactly why you are attracting the people you're attracting. And she goes, wow. I said, yes, because in your mind, you are so convinced that the economy is terrible, you will attract people who cannot pay for your services. And I have been studying the human mind for the past 2 years, and I've just been fascinated by what I'm learning. So there's something called RAS. It's called Reticular Activating System. The RAS, how it works in your mind is that whatever you think in your mind, in what your thoughts will always become things. So if you think that the economy is bad, your brain is going to find evidence of that. That's what the reticular activating system means. So the world around you is shaped by what you're thinking. So I'm going to give you an illustration. Your money blocks are like glasses, right? So the way you see the world is dependent on the glasses you're wearing. So here is a pair of glasses. So if you're listening on the podcast, I have two pairs of glasses I'm using for this illustration. So this one is completely clear, right? But look at this one. These are colored sunglasses. See? If you wear these sunglasses, the way you see the world will be different from the way you see the world when you wear clear glasses. That's exactly what money blocks are. Your money block will be the sunglass you wear, and whatever you see in the world is dependent on the sunglasses you're wearing. That's your money block. Okay? So, and you'd always find evidence of your money block. Always. And that's why this lady is constantly attracting broke people. People who cannot afford to pay 5K for coaching. But because in my mind, I know the economy is great. I know that there are millions of people who can afford my services. I know that every single human being gets to decide what the economy is. I believe that we have the power of creation in our hands and we get to decide our destiny. And because I believe all of these things, my reality matches my belief. And that's why people are able to pay me 5K without a discovery call to join my Joyful Money program. That's the reason why. Because of my subconscious belief. Because I believe that the economy is great. I believe there's so much abundance and wealth in the world. I believe I have something of great value, and there are people that want to pay me. People are queuing up to work with me. Those are my beliefs. And that's why I manifest what I believe. So if you are struggling with creating consistent income in your business, I want you to check your belief. Your belief, your subconscious belief, is what's making your reality what it is. So, I want you to also realize that sometimes your money block is not from a malicious point of view, right? Your money block might be that your brain is trying to keep you safe. Let me give you an example. I had a lady in one of my programs. When we delved into her money story, we realized that because of an experience, a tragic experience she had experienced as a child, her mind doesn't think it is safe for her to make money. So, sadly, when she was 8 years old, she lost her mom to cancer. Her mom died of cancer when she was 8. And because of that terrible thing that happened to her, she doesn't want to believe that money is a good thing. Because she's like, if money is a good thing, then money is going to leave. Money is not going to stay. Because my mom was the best thing that happened to me and I lost my mom. Even though that experience, that sad, tragic experience of losing a mom to cancer doesn't relate to money, can you see how subconsciously her mind is saying, well, if I believe money is a good thing, then money is not going to stay. Money is just going to leave, just like my mother left. So, at a subconscious level, her mind is trying to keep her safe because her mind thinks that if money is a good thing, then money is going to leave just like her mother left, right? So, that's an example of the mind trying to keep you safe, not from a malicious point of view. It's just from a place of caring for you as a human being. So I wanted to mention that because when we start delving into your money story, you're going to find experiences from your childhood that might not even relate to money. It could even be maybe on the playground, maybe when you were growing up, you were bullied because you weren't wearing designer clothes. You were wearing maybe clothes from Walmart, for example, right? So delve into your past. As I go through examples of these money blocks, I want you to delve into your past to identify the areas that money blocks are holding you back. So here are some common examples of money blocks. A popular one is money doesn't grow on trees. That's a money block. Or money is hard to come by. Or you have to work hard to earn money. You have to work hard. And you hear your parents say, money doesn't grow on trees, you don't pick money from the floor. And then subconsciously, because the human brain is only motivated by three things. It's called the motivational triad. It's going to run away from pain, it's going to seek pleasure, and it's going to conserve energy. Those are the three motivations of the human brain. So if you've heard you have to work hard for your money, your brain doesn't want to work hard. And that's why you're constantly self sabotaging yourself. Or you hear something like the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. Wealthy people are dishonest or greedy. Or you hear money is the root of all evil. But that's not true. That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil, right? Not money itself. Or another money block is I'm not good with money. Or making money is stressful. I don't deserve wealth. Money will change who I am. Focusing on money is not spiritual. Who tells you that? That's the belief you've believed. Of course, you can be stinkingly wealthy and still be a spiritual person. You can be stinkingly wealthy and still be the closest person to God. And so, right now, I want you to start thinking making money is a good thing. So, when you think the thought making money is a good thing, what comes up for you? Do you believe that making money is a good thing? Do you have to convince yourself that making money is a good thing? Now, once you've identified your money blocks, next step is to rewire your brain so that you start thinking the thoughts that will support your goals. Now, I teach this from the point of view of the neural pathways in our brains. So there is something called neuroplasticity. And neuroplasticity says that the human brain has the capacity to form new pathways. So even though you've been thinking all of these thoughts for 30, 20, 40 years or 50 years, depending on how old you are, it's possible to rewire your brain to believe new things. That's what neuroplasticity means. So once you've identified the unique money blocks holding you back, you can start to rewire your brain. And bear in mind that those money blocks have been there for so long, right? So if you're going to rewire your brain to think something differently, you have to do the work. It has to be intentional work. And typically, it takes about 60 to 90 days to rewire your brain to think new things. So you have to do this consistently to rewire your brain. So, how do we rewire your brain? Well, the first step is to question the belief. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? So, if your belief is money doesn't grow on trees, ask yourself, where did this belief come from? And then identify the core fears that you're afraid of. What is the underlying fear that is driving this belief? And then I want you to reframe the narrative. Replace that limiting belief with empowering ones. So instead of saying making money is hard, you can say, well, I know there are people who make tons of money and their life is so easy. I'm going to find out how, right? Because there are millions of people who have lots and lots of money and their life is just the easiest life. So ask yourself, how did those people do it? Right? And then you begin to rewire your brain and say, well, I can find evidence of people who have lots of money and their life is easy. And the last thing I want you to do to rewire your brain is to visualize your future. Visualize the yourself earning, let's say your goal is $1 million per year. Visualize yourself earning $1 million per year. I cannot tell you how powerful it is to visualize. And here's the thing, the human brain, well, the mind cannot differentiate between reality and fiction. The mind cannot differentiate between reality and fiction. And here's proof. Have you ever had a terrible nightmare? Let's say in the nightmare, you were being chased and you were running, running, running. You were running like so hard all around. And then you woke up from your dream and you woke up panting and like you're so afraid. Now, that dream wasn't reality. It was just in your mind, but it had the same effect in your physical body as though it was real. So this is proof that your mind, when I say your mind, I mean my mind as well. The human mind cannot differentiate between reality and fiction. This is why visualization is so powerful. If you visualize your future as your future self earning $1 million per year, and you install that picture in your mind cannot tell the difference. And once you install that visual so powerful in your mind, it becomes reality because you begin to take actions to match that visual in your mind. Your habits, your choices, your behavior begins to match the future you want. That's the power of visualization. And this is exactly what has helped me to create the life I have now. So, what are the key mindset shifts you want to start making? Well, you need to believe in your core that money is a tool, money is not a burden. Convince yourself that money is a good thing. Another thing you need to convince yourself of is wealth and success is accessible to everyone. Do you believe that? That wealth and success is available to everyone. Another belief is making money can be easy and fulfilling. Wow. Making money can be easy and fulfilling. Earning money allows me to help more people. Earning money allows me to help more people. Do you believe that? Another belief is I am worthy of financial success. You see, I think one of the toughest things for most people is feeling deserving of financial success. Do you feel like you deserve financial success? Because if you don't feel like you deserve financial success, then you're going to have difficulty receiving abundance. You're going to have difficulty receiving from the universe. In a couple of episodes ago, I talked about how the universe gives all of us a blank check. There is a blank check that is accessible to everyone. All you have to do is put in the amount you want on that blank check. So, do you feel like you deserve to receive from the universe? If you don't feel like you deserve to receive from the universe, then you're going to find it very difficult to attract success. So, I hope this has given you tools to start identifying your money blocks and finding ways to change your money blocks so that you begin to attract wealth. If you're ready to take this work to the next level, this is what I do inside of my Joyful Money program. I'd love to help you identify your unique money blocks. Now, here's the thing, it's easier for a trained professional like myself to help you identify your money blocks because the brain that created a problem very hardly can find solutions to those problems. In fact, the most transformation I have got has come from being coached by somebody else. So I have coaches myself. I'm currently working with about 3 different coaches. And each time, those coaches help me identify some of the roadblocks holding me back. Even though I am a money coach, even though I am a business coach, that's because somebody else can help you see what you cannot see. It's very difficult to see your own blind spots. That's what a coach is there to help you with. And I want to be that coach for you. I want to help you identify, release your money blocks so that the business strategies I'm going to teach you, you're going to do those strategies and you're going to find success. Because when you release your money blocks, you begin to attract abundance. And remember the analogy I gave you about the sunglasses? Once you remove your money block and you have clear glasses, you begin to attract wealth. I want you to seriously consider joining my Joyful Money program. You can go on my website and watch video testimonials from my current clients. I cannot wait to help you get to the success, wealth, and abundance you truly deserve. I cannot wait to celebrate you. I cannot wait to do my happy dance with you when you start signing clients consistently every single month. That's my desire. That's my hope for you. And you're going to find the link in my bio to grab a spot on my calendar. It's going to be a one-to-one consultation. And a consultation is a comfortable conversation. In fact, almost all of the people that have attended my free consultation have told me that it's the best 1 hour they have ever spent in their lives. So I invite you, book a free consultation so you can hear more about how my Joyful Money program can take you to the wealth, success, and abundance you know you truly deserve. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'll see you back here on the next episode. Bye for now. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you have enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe and leave me a review. Share this episode with a friend to spread the message of hope, abundance, and possibility. And if you're ready to take the next step to amplify your voice, attract premium clients, and create consistent income, head on over to my website, www.joyroland.com, to learn more about my Joyful Money program or grab one of my free resources. Remember, making money can be joyful, and your story is powerful. Until next time, keep showing up, sharing your voice, and building the business of your dreams. Your voice is your power. Sending you lots of love, joy, peace, and light. Bye for now.